The Grand Adventures of Sir Whimsy and His Loyal Companions. Even if a dream seems like a mere fantasy when we're young, the bigger the dream, the more passion and focus we pour into achieving it. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village called Whimsy Wood, lived a boy named Sir Whimsy. Sir Whimsy wasn't a real knight, but he believed with all his heart that he was destined for greatness. With a homemade helmet made from a pot and a broomstick as his sword, he set out on grand adventures, dreaming of becoming a hero. Sir Whimsy was self-assured, humble, and confident, with a heart full of self-love. He believed that he was on a mission to bring goodness and kindness to the world. However, to the villagers, Sir Whimsy's actions often seemed a bit strange and outlandish. One sunny morning, Sir Whimsy decided that the village needed protection from imaginary dragons. He donned his shiny pot helmet, grabbed his broomstick sword, and mounted his trusty steed, his pet goat, Nibbles. With a loud proclamation, he announced, "Fear not, villagers. Sir Whimsy shall protect you from the fearsome dragons." The villagers chuckled and waved as Sir Whimsy rode through the village on Nibbles, but they admired his enthusiasm. Little did they know, Sir Whimsy's grand delusions were about to inspire them all. The first adventure, rescuing the princess and saving the market. Sir Whimsy's first adventure took him to the edge of Whimsy Wood, where he encountered a squirrel stuck in a tree. To Sir Whimsy, this wasn't just any squirrel, it was a princess in distress. "Hold on, fair maiden," he called out. "I shall rescue you from this perilous tower." He climbed the tree with great determination, rescued the squirrel, and set it free. As he was returning to the village, Sir Whimsy noticed smoke rising from the market square. He rushed to the scene and found that a small fire had broken out, threatening the villagers' stalls and goods. Without hesitation, Sir Whimsy shouted, "To action, my friends! We must save the market!" Sir Whimsy quickly organized a bucket brigade with the children who had followed him. They formed a line from the well to the market, passing buckets of water hand to hand. Sir Whimsy, with his pot helmet gleaming in the sunlight, led the effort with tireless energy. Together, they managed to put out the fire before it could cause any serious damage. The villagers, seeing Sir Whimsy's bravery and quick thinking, began to trust him. They realized that his imagination and determination were powerful tools for good. The second adventure, building the dam. One day, a big storm hit Whimsy Wood, and the river started to overflow. The villagers were worried, but Sir Whimsy saw an opportunity for heroism. He gathered his loyal companions and declared, "We shall build a mighty dam to protect our village." With buckets, shovels, and endless enthusiasm, Sir Whimsy and his friends worked tirelessly. Their efforts paid off as the dam they built held back the water, saving the village from flooding. The villagers were astonished and grateful. They began to see that Sir Whimsy's grand dreams, though seemingly delusional, were inspiring and beneficial. The role of parents in nurturing dreams. In fact, Sir Whimsy's big dreams were greatly influenced by his parents. From a young age, they never discouraged his lofty ambitions. Instead, they constantly asked him, why, stimulating his curiosity. These questions became an important habit for Sir Whimsy, shaping his future and becoming a vital tool for survival in life. The dangers of small challenges and the importance of big goals. But Sir Whimsy also learned that small challenges could sometimes be dangerous. Even when he achieved small fortunes, they were accepted within his grand framework. Sir Whimsy realized, if you only like certain small frames and small fortunes, it becomes difficult to grow bigger or higher. Deciding to make himself a creator rather than a recipient, Sir Whimsy began to think deeply about who he was, what he liked to do, and what his big purpose in life was. He reflected, first, you must think and examine how much space you have inside. The power of cooperation and community. As time passed, Sir Whimsy's adventures grew in scale. He organized expeditions to clean up the forest, planted gardens for the elderly, and even convinced the villagers to build a playground for the children. Each project, driven by Sir Whimsy's imaginative goals, brought the community closer together. In Whimsy Wood, people learned that the way they thought about themselves and their dreams mattered. Sir Whimsy's grand delusions weren't just whimsical. They were a source of inspiration. The villagers began to pursue their own ideals, creating a kinder, more caring community. Sir Whimsy showed them that our lives are shaped by what we think, ask, and do as individuals. His adventures taught them the power of self-belief, the importance of kindness, and the joy of pursuing dreams, no matter how grand or silly they may seem. And so, the village of Whimsy Wood flourished, becoming a place where everyone dared to dream big and work together, all thanks to the grand adventures of Sir Whimsy and his loyal companions. And they all lived happily ever after, with hearts full of laughter and minds brimming with dreams. Let's think about it carefully based on the story so far. Even if a dream seems like a mere fantasy when we're young, the bigger the dream, the more passion and focus we pour into achieving it. Whimsy's childhood dream was just like that. By steadily nurturing it with passion and focus, the dream gradually came true and became something much greater than smaller ambitions. Whimsy's grand childhood dream profoundly influenced his life, and the efforts to achieve it ultimately led him to greater success. Whimsy's story teaches us how our childhood dreams can shape us into better individuals. Think big and grow rich. I respect you all. Wise SK Mama.